Hey guys, and welcome to Prissy Missy Couch Session. It's your host Prissy. I'm so sorry I'm late. I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi was acting crazy. And you guys know we have Wi-Fi issues here sometimes. But thank God I was able to go online because my Instagram was like not working and I don't know like what was going on. But finally got it together. So I'm so happy to be doing this with you guys today. I have such an amazing co-host. And he's here right now. He's been waiting. I've been waiting. We can like finally, get this started.
What's up,
Darrell,
big dog?
how are you? Do you like
I'm
my look
good.
today?
Yeah, you look nice. What's up, Priscilla?
Oh, I look nice. Thank you.
What's up, man?
How's your day going? How's your day today?
It was actually pretty good.
Did you do anything interesting?
Work in a car accident this morning. You heard me?
Oh, okay. And was it an easy day
Yeah.
for that, or like what happened with that?
Nah, it was like when we all found out, I just shut down. But other than that, it's been a good day. It just made me think about all the good times I had with him and all the good times I had with people and stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I met you back in college. We had such an amazing time. So I've known Darrell since we were in college. We've been writing it out together. You know what I'm saying? So he still loves me. I still love him. From time to time, we have our little beefs, but nonetheless, we have such an amazing relationship because we argue like children.
I'll be cool and then be your
You
ass.
do not be cooling. You do not be
I
cooling.
do.
So, Darrell, you have a podcast too, so I definitely want you to like promote that because I'm big on
Oh, it's
promoting
called
your
Bad the
businesses.
Podcast. It goes live. Yeah, it's Bad Podcast. It's Beautiful, Ambitious, and Dope. The podcast is premieres Mondays on Facebook Live, and it's streamed on all social media platforms. On the FC Network, it's me, a couple of my friends. We have a network together. TJ and Terry, they got their own podcast, Forever Shy, Never Shy. It's another podcast called All the Brother Knows. Man's
Okay.
Perspective with my homie Reggie, and Storytime with Terry. So it's 5 podcasts on this network on Facebook Live. And we actually do pretty good numbers. Like mostly all of our episodes do probably like 2 or 3 thousand views the first two
Yes, they
nights.
do.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yes.
How you think I did yesterday? Since you
Oh my
doing
God, you
this?
did so good. So I always used to catch Darrell's live after the live happens. You guys know I'm
Yeah,
big on supporting my friends. But actually being there and actually being able to interact on your live, I had
yeah,
such a great time. I mean it was just so fun and just like it kind of gave me an idea of how like people are in my life too. Like,
yeah,
them interacting and so I
yeah,
don't know, I had a good time. It was fun. You guys knew how to interact with like everyone and I just love the setup too.
yeah. It was cool.
The setup is awesome.
Appreciate it.
And the reason why I picked Darrell today for our topic is because we have such an amazing topic today. I mean, we have amazing topics every single week.
Mm-hmm.
But this topic that we're having today is based on the Ocho Cinco has a podcast with two other football players, and so every week they talk
Brandon
about.
Marshall. I forgot the other guy named the
Yeah, I didn't know who
Dreads.
the
He
other
played in
two
the
were. I
NFL
didn't know.
too.
I follow Ocho Cinco, so I know who he is. But
Chad
I mean,
Jones.
I do. I do. I show him love. You know what I'm saying? But
You trying to
so
get
I follow Ocho.
chose.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. If you gonna sign a DM, what you think of hey over nigga. I'm of course. I like money. So
No, I ain't mad at you.
I'm not mad at it. So, but Ocho Cinco, they did a topic last week, and the topic was what do men need from women to be successful? And I just want to say shout out to Mary because she sent that to me as I tell you guys every single week. You guys can send me topics, and we can definitely talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Darrell, they said is it freezing? Like, am I freezing or is Darrell freezing?
You
They
freezing.
said
Not
somebody.
me, it's you.
Are you sure it's me?
I think it's you, Priscilla. I still hear you, but it's like you
Cause
freezing a little
you,
bit.
cause you were freezing on me. Okay. Can you guys hear us? Can you guys see us?
Yeah, I can see you, but you like going out.
Oh, this is I'm freezing. Oh my
He's talking
god.
about, oh God.
Oh my god.
Not
Wait,
the
give me a
return of
second.
Priscilla's bootleg.
Oh my god, you guys know in the beginning of Prissy Missy Talk session, y'all, we used to have internet problems out here. Give me 1 second. It's
It's
about to
good.
calm
It's
down.
good. It's good. It's good. It's
It's
good.
good
It's
now?
good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good, perfect. So anyway, we just had a bootleg moment, but no big deal. We're still here. So Ocho Cinco had made a comment saying, "What do women need from a man in order to? What do men need from women to be successful?" And
Yeah.
Mary had sent me that topic, and I was like, "We definitely need to talk about it because, from my perspective, like." From like Ocho Cinco's perspective, right? He's talking about like, what he needs from a woman, but like Ocho Cinco has women, he's with all these women. He's tried to be in serious relationships. And I don't know, from my perspective, I just don't feel like he's really serious about the women that he's with. And I mean, he
But
always essentially cheats on them. So I kind of
I feel
wanted to
like
see your take on that. Like, what's your take on that?
I feel like it's different because he's a public figure. Like, think about it. Ocho Cinco is what, 38, 37?
Mm-hmm.
He been famous for at least the last like 14 years of his life. Half his life he been famous. So it's like his caliber of women have changed over time. So he more leaned towards the women who are like celebrities, have a following. So they're public figures. So it's like I feel like his ideology probably has been skewed a little bit about what he wants from a woman because he probably take them as face value now because a lot of them probably just sack chases to him because he made a lot of money, he good looking, he played in the NFL. So that come with like a certain cachet that a woman might see dollar signs on or he might feel that way. So if he just the average Joe dude like me, what he want from a woman might be different. He might have a total different dynamic of what he should have for as a partner. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Okay.
with most celebrities, they don't want their wives to work. Most celebrities
Mm-hmm.
don't like millionaires don't make their wives work. They help them start businesses, but a lot of them don't work. They have people that run their businesses. But if you a regular degular person, you gonna like have that dynamic where you guys talk about joint incomes, household roles, and stuff like that. So
But okay, so you're saying essentially like because he's a celebrity. So like I'm a public figure. When I'm married, hope my God's grace it lasts. But if it doesn't, like my husband shouldn't really expect us to like kind of last because like I just have all this attention. I live a different type of
it,
life. Like my lifestyle is like completely different. Is that why it's like he has an excuse to like ask women
I feel
for what
like
they
that's
need
part
but
of the
not put
reason
that
too.
in
Because
return?
I feel like that's part of the reason too, Priscilla, because he don't really like everything so fast paced to them. Like I was saying on my podcast yesterday, like this generation we so move so quickly, we
Mm-hmm.
don't let shit develop. Like say Ocho Cinco played in the NFL, played in the NFL. So they
Mm-hmm.
always on the road. So you not in one city. You traveling, you
Yes,
meet different girls at
absolutely.
airports, hotels, clubs, etc. So it's like, how can you take the time to make that shit develop? You playing football 5 or 6 months out of the year right there.
Okay, I gotta pause you. I gotta pause you that one because okay, if you obviously if I'm coming, I totally get what you're saying. If I'm someone that's coming into this lifestyle, I understand that the person that I'm with, the lifestyle is completely different, right? I need to be aware of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as somebody, I'm dating a football player. It's your job to like fly me out and do the things that you need to
But you
do
might
in
not.
order for our relationship
It
to work.
depends on the team rules though, because certain teams don't allow wives on the road away games and shit like that. So
But that's not true. They didn't do that until COVID. COVID, you couldn't come into. Oh well, that was the NBA. You couldn't come into
no,
the NFL.
yeah, that was before that. I'm saying like period. Like I got like 4 homies that play in the NFL. All their girlfriends do not come to
Mm.
the games. They do not come to the games. Get your damn girlfriends. I got like 4 homies. Two play for the Bears. One play for Tennessee, and the other one he played for the Vikings. Is he still? He's on a practice squad, but
Okay.
a lot of them go
Okay.
months without seeing their parents, their kids,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
their girlfriends, all that stuff.
But I feel
So
like that's still not an excuse. Okay, so here's okay. So from your perspective as someone let's say you are looking, if you are looking for someone, do you feel like you can reciprocate? What are the kind of things that you need from a woman to be successful? Use around, like, what kind of things do you need from a woman?
What I need at 28 years old, I need from a woman, I need her to be secure within herself, have stability. Basically, she know what she wants out of life. So like, we ain't gotta be financially all the way stable, but we are working towards it. So it's like, we not just jumping from job to job. We really sitting down, like planning a 401k, planning these different. We have goals set out that we need to accomplish. We got a checklist. We got like a 3 to 5 year goal. That would be our short term. Then we got long term goals. Can I see myself opening businesses with her? Can I see myself buying properties with her? Things like that. That's something that I need. Like, I need somebody that I can secure a bag with, but also grow as a person with. Yeah, I need somebody I can grow with. Like one of Chad Johnson's co-hosts on his podcast, he was saying like his wife is a go-getter. Like, he'd give her $200,000. She was like, give me $200,000 so I can start or invest in this business. I'm gonna bring you $290,000 back. So that's a $90,000 profit. See, if I can get something like that, I'm Gucci. I'm straight.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. But I feel like a lot of these men that are asking for all of these things for women, a lot of the times do not reciprocate what they are asking for. And I feel like that's the problem. Like, a lot of these men, it's like they literally have the audacity. Men have the audacity, and we've been seeing that all of 2020. They ask, and I feel like they're looking for a second mother. And I feel like, here's my next question. Do you feel like men ask for a lot of the things they ask for is because they're technically looking for a second mom?
No.
Like, okay, my mom's not going to be there, so, like, let me get all these things so I can, I
feel like men...
Because y'all ask, but then it's like, you guys can't do half the things you ask for. Not you.
Women can't either. Like, hold up, women can't either.
What?
Don't do that.
Statistics, baby. I got statistics, and I will come up right now because...
Fuck statistics, Priscilla.
Women are holding it down, okay?
Priscilla. No, you're educated. No.
What they usually
Let's get it twisted. Hold up. Hold up. This is what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. Women are now, since they did the census, black women are the most educated demographic in America between the ages of, I think, 18 to 35. But don't get it twisted. A lot of women, y'all expect so much, G, but only do not return that same energy. A lot of women do not return. I'm dead ass serious. A lot of women, y'all hold men to a standard. So look, listen what I'm saying. When y'all are young, y'all are programmed or taught to settle down with one person, get a job, go to college, and be with one guy, be monogamous with a guy, and find Mr. Right. Guys are the opposite of that. They're taught to provide. Some of them might not go to college. You got to make some money and hustle and grind. And you fuck all the girls you want to fuck on, and then do what you gonna do. And then hopefully you find your wife one day, right? Right. But it's hard being a black man. I can only speak for me being a black man. All that added pressure, and then you come into a situation, right? Say a woman got her shit together. In most situations, women expect you to have your shit in order. Expect you to have your shit in order. No, bro, because that comes in time.
I feel like a lot of women we give leeway.
That comes with time, G.
Okay, but here's the thing. A lot of women, okay, so let's bring it, okay? As black women, there's a thing that a lot of black women do settle, and it's just like, okay, let me just find someone who's going to hold me down, because there's this thing that black women are strong, and they got everything, right? So, like, you're coming in, you're just kind of like, you're just there, right? And I'm still holding it down. And a lot of black women, I have the statistics, a lot of black women, we have it in the comments, women are usually the breadwinners. Statistically, black women are the ones.
That's cool.
And it's
I get that. But money, okay, so you going on financial shit. I'm not just talking about financial, G. Like, everybody dynamic gonna be different. Like, say if you a neurosurgeon, you making at least $300,000-400,000 a year. I could be a school teacher capping out at 80,000. It's not my fault that I chose to be a teacher. You want to deal with surgery. You want to be a neurosurgeon. You know what I'm saying? So that's not an equal playing field. So financially shouldn't determine if somebody holds you down or not. Like, if you really genuinely fuck with somebody, it don't matter if they got $100 to their name or 10 million. You gonna still treat them the same. You gonna treat them with respect and understanding.
I completely agree. Like, I don't believe, like, okay, but here's the thing. There's a difference between, okay, let's say I'm dating a janitor and I'm corporate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, financially, we're going to be completely different. And I have to
Facts.
know that financially, you cannot provide the lifestyle that I'm looking for, right? You guys always make fun of me because we always talk about Mastro's. Everybody's like, that's her favorite restaurant. So I want Mastro's every single week. I have to know the janitor. My janitor boyfriend is not going to be able to only take me there twice a week. But I do agree with you when you do say, like, financially, that's not the only way of showing that you hold it down.
Yeah,
He might be able to hold it down mentally and emotionally. I
that's
agree
what I'm
with you on that.
saying. It
But
goes
I feel
deeper
like
than
a
that.
lot of
So like
times men are asking for things that they cannot do and they will not do themselves.
women
Go
and
ahead.
women do it too, Priscilla. Women, y'all do not keep the same energy, bro. Like y'all expect so much, but y'all give so little at times. Especially in this generation, everybody is selfish. Everybody afraid to get hurt. Everybody afraid to get played. It's always a I generation. Can you hear me?
Okay. I'm not gonna come on my code according to damn. So okay.
So Mary
I
keeps
think you froze
saying,
for a
so
second.
what's the little that yeah, Mary just said, she said, what's the little that's been given? So like when I say we not talking about financial. So like if you won't expect the dude to hold a certain standard, he worked hard as hell to get your attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all expect him to do certain shit, be a provider, protector, X, Y, and Z. But certain shit that you expect, can you reciprocate that same energy? Like if you expect flowers every day or once a week, or like how you said, Montrose. If he asks for
Maestros, don't be
my,
disrespecting my
I
restaurant.
don't know the name of the restaurant because I ain't eating, I'm not spending no $200 on a fucking meal every day. So like you accept that, you expect that. So if he asks for something to the equivalent of that, would you give it to him?
Wait, as far as like what?
The shit you asking for, can you reciprocate
Yes,
that?
I can reciprocate. Yes, I can. I can absolutely 100 reciprocate the shit that I ask for. And to be honest with you, I don't ask for much. And 2021,
You
I'm
said you
asking for a
don't.
lot. So yeah,
You
you
said
see the hearts going up because they know I can reciprocate any day, any time.
they gonna
Okay,
lie to you.
and
They
that's the
gonna lie to you.
motherfuckers that who wants? You know I can reciprocate what I give to my. You know I can
I know you
reciprocate.
can,
You
but
know me. You know me.
I
So
know you
you know I
can.
can.
But at the
I know
same
you
time,
can. No, somebody, you tried it, but anyway.
hey,
Um, Cap, okay. Really? Okay.
yes,
I'm
Cap.
not
I
even
agree
gonna.
with that. Cap, super Cap. But I agree with Mary what you saying.
I'm not even going.
Your partner is supposed to add. So bring it back full circle. Your partner is supposed to add to the shit you do well. So the shit that you
Mm-hmm.
got going on for yourself, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, whatever, your partner is supposed to piggyback off that and enhance it. Make
It's
it make it go
100%.
better.
What I agree with. But a lot of the times, these dudes come in, right? They get comfortable. They're like, damn, she's taking care of
Chicks don't get
everything, right?
comfortable.
What if you dated a football? If it was dating
Chicks don't
every
get
player,
comfortable.
I might get a little comfortable. I might
Okay,
get a
so
little comfortable.
hold up. If I'm Chad Johnson, you saying a football player, I'm making millions. You ain't got to work for shit. What are you working for?
But I want to work. So here's the thing about
But
me.
what are
I'm
you
never gonna
working
depend. I'm
for?
never gonna depend on a man for. I'm never gonna depend on.
But
I'm
I'm asking
always
you a
gonna have
question.
my
What
own.
are
I'm
you?
always.
You say you independent, but what if I'm making $20 million a year? You are set, and you my
I'm
wife.
set. You're right. I'm
So what
100%
are you
set.
working for? What are you working
But
for?
because I want to work, because I don't want you to come and tell me someday. We're seeing that with Dr. Dre and his wife. They've been married for what, 20 something
And that
years.
girl
She's a
tried to get
lawyer.
a. She tried
But
to
let me
get.
say something. She could reciprocate. Well, I mean, not the millions,
What she
but she did
reciprocating?
bring. No, but I'm saying. But I'm saying she brought something to the table. She was an independent person. She married a lawyer. She had her own career. Yes, fine and granted, he was able to give her this completely different new life, this elevated life. But we're seeing that now. We're like, what? She depended on him for like all these
Priscilla.
years, and now she don't got
Priscilla.
no money, and she's depending on him.
Priscilla.
Huh?
She was a lawyer. Dr. Dre was the #1 producer in the world. He was worth probably when he met her 20 years ago, like $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
Total different dynamic. She probably was barely making like 70,000. That was in the 90s as a lawyer. Total different dynamic. She didn't have to work for shit.
But you're saying, what do you bring to the table? Okay, great. A football player and a lawyer, it's two different things. But what I'm trying to say is, she had her own career, right? So he can't come and say like, "Oh, I brought in a gold digger," or "You didn't have nothing to your name." She was a working woman.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Because
I
she
mean,
working.
she was
How do you know that though? Dr. Dre shit is documented. How do you know that? If you ain't got the facts, you going off assumptions.
I talked to her.
If you, it's a total different. It's a total different dynamic. If I'm a firm believer in this, I believe in prenups. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I'm a firm believer. If you come in this bitch with a ponytail, you're not leaving out with a brand new lace front. That's how I'm a firm believer.
What? No,
if you come in this bitch with a ponytail, you're not leaving out with a brand new lace front.
When you come in with a ponytail, you're not leaving with a what?
Because you're not leaving with a new lace front. Firm believer in that.
Okay, when you talk about elevated, here's the thing though. If I'm dating a football player, right? I'm dating an athlete, right? Aren't you as an athlete? I'm an image of you. So wouldn't you want to elevate me to that level?
Thank you.
Men actually don't mind if their women don't work, but women can never accept that.
Thank you. See, that's the thing. That's the narrative changes. Thanks for whoever that just said that. If a woman don't work, it's a norm. She's a stay-at-home mom. But if a nigga say flip roles, he say, man, I don't want to work. I want to live off you. We trifling, deadbeats. He ain't no real man. All these innuendos are coming at his manhood because he like, damn, I want to stay at home and just chill. You make all the money.
But I think that's a personal decision. Do I think society puts it on them where it's like, okay,
yes, society does. It's not a thing. They does.
But a lot of things that women, if I go and I'm dating Jeff Bezos, because y'all be, Jeff Bezos.
She got it made.
Bezos, if I'm with Jeff Bezos and I'm just sitting at home, y'all gonna call me a gold digger. When I start working and I'm with Jeff Bezos, y'all gonna call me a gold digger.
Priscilla, didn't his ex-wife just get $500 million from him?
And he acknowledged that she helped him build Amazon. He said without his wife, Amazon would not be where it is today. And that's the problem. Like when women come in and we help you and we build you and we elevate you and we try to make you better, y'all don't want to acknowledge that. And then you kind of forget that she was even there during those times.
Thank you, Mary.
Jeff Bezos has
prenup.
Acknowledged that. I'm signing a prenup regardless of who makes it.
Prenup.
I'm signing a prenup too.
Prenup.
Okay. Okay. I'm signing. I like figures anyway. What?
Prenup.
Can you stay at home? Continue to take care of kids. I'm signing a prenup. I'm definitely signing a prenup too. That's the way.
So Priscilla, I got a question. Can you be would you be a stay-at-home
mom? To be honest with you, I don't know.
I like
to work. I like to work. I like pride in work and having my own stuff. So I can't say, is it going to be nice that I'll be able to stay home and do whatever I want? Absolutely, and I have that choice. That's a beautiful thing, but I can't sit here and tell you right now that I'm going to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. Somebody said, no, you ain't signing no prenup. Somebody else said, I'm not signing any prenup. I'm signing a prenup because at the end of the day, if I marry you, I'm marrying you for love.
Prenup.
But if I can't be a stay-at-home mom.
I'm probably just talking shit.
I would not be a stay-at-home mom. I would definitely be working. Why are you over here lying?
If I sign if I'm getting married, if I really fuck with you and I say, I expect to get married one time in my life. That's it. I feel like God made one wife for me. Absolutely. So I might not sign a prenup. I ain't gonna lie, I might not. But
You're not gonna sign a prenup?
Oh no.
Y'all better sign a prenup with Durant because he's gonna eat up all your money. You see the way
First of all, I will
never. All your money.
You got me fucked up. I will never live off no woman. I make my own money. I make a decent living. I'm straight.
Somebody said I can't be a wife and work a 9 to 5. A stay-at-home mom still have her own business. Absolutely, that's what I said. Like I could.
Cap.
You would not stay. Somebody said you would not stay at home. You would go get that money, sis. Thank you. I sure as hell would not stay at home. Like if you know me, you know I'm not gonna stay at home.
You can't sit still. I know you wouldn't. It's killing you sitting in that goddamn chair for too long.
I have to be doing something. So for anybody like whatever, like whatever we gotta sign, I would sign that prenup because I know I'm gonna have that money to my name, so I don't even care. Okay.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
don't
with
even
that.
care, Darrell.
I ain't gonna lie to
They
you. I'm
don't.
trying to get married into somebody's family. I need an
You been
African.
trying to get married. I know that's why you be trying to. That's why you be trying to come over here and try to play games with my mama. And that's why I don't be
No, I
liking that when
don't.
you be over here. Yes, you do. I don't be liking that.
Your
You
mama
be over
love
here
me.
trying to
Your mama
whatever.
love me. She love me.
Good thing will control you, bro. Your ass at home quarantine. Whatever. Stupid.
Facts. That dick will have y'all going crazy.
What? No.
Dick will have y'all
That's
going
why.
crazy.
No, hell no. It's never that
Yes, it
serious.
would. Yes, it
Could you be
is.
with somebody who's not in the same field as you?
I would rather you not be in my field. I don't want to talk about work shit with the
Could you be
motherfucker I
with?
work with.
Are you personally comfortable with a woman making more money than you?
Hell yeah.
You are. I bet you are.
Yes.
I bet
If
you
I'm
are.
making 80,000 and she making 120, that's 200,000 in our household after taxes. Boy, I won. I don't give a fuck
Oh, did
who.
you?
I won. That's what that means. I won. We just going to the same place.
So
Uh,
you won. You see this? This is why us. This is why you women need to be careful because y'all know my
How
cousin
she won
Darrell.
too? See, look at you.
I
See,
mean,
you going?
I'm.
She
You
won
see,
too.
Darrell over here
You
trying to
just
take y'all
said.
coins.
Now I'm
Sign
not
those
trying.
prenups, ladies. Sign
See,
those. Get them sign those
that's. You see how
prenups.
she? You saw you just spit that. You just changed my whole ideology. You just spit the shit out of that. Priscilla, you asked me would I care if my wife make more than me. I said no. That's a good thing. So it ain't gonna be
But
no
why?
power
Why do you
struggle
think a lot of men are like
because they're
insecure
not secure
about
with
women?
themselves. Because
Okay.
it's a power struggle.
Okay.
Niggas, that hyper male masculinity, they toxic
Yep.
masculinity. They scared to be
Put the
themselves.
hearts in there. Put the hearts in there, baby. That is some hard shit. That is absolutely true. No, I completely agree with you. I think that
But
if you're gonna be with a woman that makes a lot of money, especially
you gotta
in
know what
today's
come with
age,
that.
you have to.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
know
have
you
to know
gotta be
what comes with
secure.
that. You have to know. You have to be secure in your own skin. Sometimes the jokes might come with it.
Yeah.
But you
You
just have to like know yourself, and I guess you kind of have to know your place. You
yeah, you
know.
gotta know your role. Like I feel like the problem with a lot of marriages and relationships, they don't work out because everybody want to do the same thing. It's not enough. It's
Mhm.
too many chiefs, not enough Indians. And when I say
Mhm.
that, everybody want to be a captain, bro. No, everybody is not meant to be a captain on everything, bro. Some things y'all gonna have to defer on. Like she's be submissive to you, but it's gonna be certain shit that she better than you are. So you should submit to
Yeah.
her when it comes to certain shit. So it's like,
Like, Darrell,
uh,
you are speaking. Okay,
relax, Priscilla.
you
I'm
trying
still
to
team
get that
nigga.
ring. Okay,
No, I'm being
okay.
real. So it's like
That's true, yeah.
you gotta realize, like, think about. I'm gonna use basketball. Everybody can't be Michael Jordan. Everybody can't be LeBron. The best part
Mhm.
about teams that win championships, everybody know they fucking role on the team. Everybody
Mhm.
not trying to step on each other's toes. Like if you a jump shooter, shoot that motherfucking ball and I'll pass it to you. If you somebody that play lockdown defense,
Mhm.
lock his ass up. But if you are a leader or a scorer, you the leader of the team, I'm expect you to do way more than them other motherfuckers. So it's like
Mhm.
in a household, I feel like the man is the head of the house, but a woman keep that shit together. She keep the house
Yeah.
together. So it's like y'all gonna lead in different ways. It shouldn't be a power struggle. Like, bro, you good at this, I lead. If she good with interior decorating, I suck at that shit. Just tell me what our budget is, and if you want me to in my input, I got you. But if you say no, I got it, I'm falling the fuck back. I'm gonna let you lead on it. You
He
see what I'm
said
saying?
he meant submit in the kitchen. Why y'all trying to play him? Darrell just got used LeBron as an
That's my
example.
boy Stutter.
Use
What
that
up, bro?
playing. He said men gotta submit to. We love to see it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely think that's true, and I feel like that also comes with a power struggle. Like, why do men feel so embarrassed to say, you know what, I just want to like take care of you, especially
Ego.
like when you're dating a strong
Ego.
woman. Like
Pride.
Jenny Moss said, I have been so independent. She's a hardworking woman. She does her own. But when she comes home, to be able to be with a man that says, he's gonna submit by, taking care of the home. For
Mm-hmm.
her, that's testing because she has to be able to trust him in that sense because all of these other things in her life she has to take care of, right? And I really respected her for like saying that, but it also means that doesn't mean that he doesn't respect her by submitting to her
I'm gonna say to
or
that,
making
Priscilla,
decisions.
it's an ego thing. G. You got to, like I said, it goes back to being secure within yourself. Like if you're not secure with yourself, anything that's a challenge or some type of that opposes against your ideology or how it's like some type of flag to you that raises like, oh shit, she might be better than me at this, that fuck with your ego or your pride, you're not gonna be able to handle somebody else's success. That's why I tell anybody, like, man, if you're gonna deal with a woman who make more money than you, especially a black woman, because a black woman gonna let y'all know that shit. You gotta you gotta know what you getting yourself into. Yeah, you gotta know what you getting yourself into.
I don't think a lot of like men, especially like you said, like black men, like are ready for like black women and like what comes with that. Because on top of that, like you're working in corporate, you're working as a doctor or whatever, and you're dealing already with, you know, all these things against you in the world, and then on top of that, being a woman and black. So if your man can't be there to support you, then it's like, what is really truly like your purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like you want that piece of you, like when you come home, you want to be able to trust that, you know, that part of you.
Yeah, so like it's just your mindset and mentality at the end of the day. And I feel like communication is a big piece and trust. So like if you want something to work, y'all got to be able to communicate. But y'all have to be able to understand y'all roles within a relationship. So like if I'm married, right, and my wife make more than me, say she make 90 to 100 to 120. I'm making 75, like 70 to 90. She making 20, 30,000 more than me. If my salary can pay for all our household expenses, I want her to put her bread up. Put all that bread up. So our account should never be on E. It's your money, but put half of it up on your own and put the other half in our joint account for like rent emergency. So like if I'm paying for all the amenities like the mortgage, utilities, car insurance, the car notes, phone bills, light, internet, all that shit, and you ain't paying for nothing, I expect us, like if I ever come to you and I got a business venture I want to start and I need $15,000, I should be able to get $15,000 from you with no problem.
Okay, I see your point, and I completely understand that. But are you like, why do you feel like you are so entitled? Because this is a decision that you decide to make. I completely understand. You've been taking care of the house. You've been making sure
we gonna have that agreement.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna have well, why would you have an agreement if like you just randomly are coming with like a business plan? Like,
what you mean? No, because if I'm paying for everything and you living off scot-free, why should I not be able to be entitled to that?
No, I completely understand. I just wanted to like, I guess, ask.
Yeah, no, like
you feel entitled, I guess.
No, it's not even entitled. No. Let me get that. Let me clear that up. It's not entitlement. Before we even get to that point of me paying all the bills, we gonna have a structured plan out. We're gonna communicate.
Okay.
It's gonna be a team role. That's what I'm saying. Like if she say, all right, these are monthly bills. She go with X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna give her my check. Here you go. Here go. You got my account password. Here go all my accounts. Boom. Here go my credit cards, debit card, whatever you need. Bow. Just pay the bills with my checks. You put your shit up for a rainy day. And if I come to you and I'm like, man, we got like 500,000 sitting in the bank, ain't doing shit because it's not worth nothing. It's just sitting there. Man, let's go put 20,000 in some equity. Something that's gonna make us another 100K in the next year. Yeah. So I shouldn't hear no pushback. It should be like, all right. So like another thing, if you want to take a family vacation and you say, I want to go to Jamaica for a week, you're sponsoring that trip.
Okay.
She's sponsoring that trip.
Okay, I get it because you've been paying all the bills.
Ding. So you ain't got nothing to talk about. Facts.
I don't got nothing. Okay, but what if I like? Okay, I see. No, I definitely see your point. Like you've been taking care of all these things. You're just expecting little things here and there.
Yeah, like it's a team effort. It's a team effort.
And I have a question. So what if your woman is making way more than you, and you're not making? Let's say you're just like you're an entry level account manager, whatever, right? Do you feel like she's making $400,000? Okay, I'll give you an example. She's making $400,000, and you're making like $40,000. Are you still trying? Will you still try to play the
no
male role of paying all the bills? or
No,
and then just letting her just kind of just do
no,
her own thing, or are you
fuck no.
expecting her to? You
Cause
said fuck no.
I'm gonna tell you no. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if she making 400,000-500,000, me and her in two
Mhm.
different tax brackets. So that means she would have to downgrade to get where I'm at to make me feel comfortable. Fuck no. You bringing me up with you, and you gonna teach me. I'm not gonna wait on you hand and foot. You're going to teach me and position me to make money.
Mhm.
If she your
Oh
partner,
yeah,
she's gonna help
absolutely.
you how to
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
the bag. She gonna help you get to the bag.
I feel
So
like too. Also, a lot of men are just so scared, and that goes back to our conversation of like the whole insecurity thing.
and
Like you
security
said, your
thing, man.
partner. Yeah, if you don't want to make no money, that's not on me. Like I'm just gonna keep on making this money. But like you said, that's the point of being with someone who is in a different, like, I guess, stance than you are, whether that's
Mm-hmm.
financially, mentally, or emotionally, like, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
their job essentially is to help build you up in places where I don't want to say lack, but I'm just going to use the word lack, okay?
You might
Like
lack.
that's
It's
not
nothing
your
wrong
great,
with that.
yeah, that's not your greatest strong point, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
that, they're not a great partner, or, they can't be your future, wife or husband,
Mm-hmm.
So, um, do you think that I saw this thing today and I saw it. Somebody said men, like, there's a saying that goes, treat a man like crap and he'll like you more. Do you feel like
No,
that is
a
true?
girl.
Like
Okay,
it's
so
playing hard. It's playing hard to get the way to go,
no, G. So I got
or is
low
that like
key
a
pit.
hitty mindset?
No, I low key got pissed off about that post. I seen that on one of
Oh,
my
sorry.
homegirls'
Okay.
page on Instagram this morning. I commented on her shit. That shit goofy. No, bro. Negative reinforcements do not bring positive results. That shit is lame. And I'm a firm believer. Like, love does not come with a heartache. G. No, 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 no. We are too old to be thinking like that. Man, let me not show him no attention so I can get attention. No, G, we
Mm.
grown as fuck. Niggas is grown, well over
But I
25.
feel
So what?
like okay, but I feel like, dude, like, honestly, to be honest with you, I really feel like when you're mean, like, dudes, weirdly, like, I kid you not, like, when you're nice,
That
I feel
nigga
like
need help.
and it's weird,
That
like,
nigga
it
need
is
help.
really weird. Like when you're mean, they'll be like, it's like they're ready to like kiss your feet. But when you're like nice, it's like, oh, whatever, like,
Priscilla, if a nigga, I'm finna put you on game. If a
Don't put
nigga
me
gonna,
on game. I'm telling you what people, this
Priscilla, I'm
mindset
putting
has
you
people
on
thinking.
game as a man from a man perspective. If
Ooh.
a nigga fuck with you, it don't matter how
Mhm.
much money you got, how you treat. It don't matter if you try to don't be difficult. He gonna fuck
Mhm.
with you because he fuck with you. It ain't about your pussy. It ain't about no head. It ain't about no
Mm.
meal.
Mm.
It's about him really fucking with you. Cause you can do all the things right and he still treat you like shit. And then you could be on the
Oh, for
flip side.
absolutely, yeah.
And then you could be on the flip side of that and treat him like he ain't shit and he still treat you like shit. So you still get treated like shit on either way. But if he really fuck with you, it's not because of just you. It's because he wants to. It's in his heart. It's not the shit you gonna do, that's a bonus. But if he really fuck with you and want to be with you, it's because he made it up in his mind. He disciplined enough to be like, man, I want to deal with just one person.
Okay, but what I'm saying, okay, I agree with that. You could be doing everything right. You could go by the playbook, this and that, how to get a man or whatever. But I feel like in a psychological messed up mindset, like when he's still gonna fuck with you, right? But it's weird because when you're mean to dudes, for some reason, it like they like you more. That's what I'm
That's
saying. Like
weird.
for some reason, they
That's
want you
goofy.
more, and
That's
they want to
goofy.
fuck with you more.
That's goofy. As an adult, no, that's goofy. If you
Are there
really
comments
got it,
coming in?
you saw what?
No, I was saying, is there comments coming in? Because for some reason, you're like freezing on my end, but I can still
That's
hear
your
you.
that's your janky ass Wi-Fi.
Oh, I know you did not come on Prissy Missy Cow says you're coming from my Wi-Fi. Wait, are there comments coming in though that you see? Are there like comments
Yeah,
coming in? What are the comments
this
saying?
the last one said AJ need to be able to she need to be able to handle her business, and then they said facts to what I said.
Okay, I heard. Okay, okay, okay. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I ain't missing the comments because they got you over here freezing. Y'all not gonna call for my Wi-Fi. I think my dog like pulled out my shit because he
It's
over here
always your
acting up.
dog. It's always your
It
dog.
is my dog. He always acting up.
It's
It's not
always
my
your
fault
dog.
that he's always
It's
acting
always
up.
your dog.
You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Okay, so I found some really cool facts when I was like just looking around for things to like talk about. And women who start 12.3 million women in the U.S. own businesses. 46% of private businesses are owned by women in Ghana, which I was so proud of. I was like, wow, we
All right, so
are
you
going
going I
up
need an
to
African.
mad
All
people.
right, so look.
Yes.
I need an African.
Okay.
I need an African wife. I need somebody
Yeah,
daughter I
you
can.
do need an African.
I
I'm
need a
telling you,
daughter.
you need.
I need somebody daughter I can slut out.
Oh, then you can slut out or fly out.
No, slut out. Both. Slut and
Slut
fly
out.
out.
Oh, you want to slut them out. Oh, you're nasty on here. Okay, I'm not even mad at it. Okay, you gonna slut them out, but
You
wipe them
said
out though,
in
right?
Ghana. Yeah, of course. She gonna be my personal
Oh,
wife. That's my
she gonna be your personal wife or your wife?
my
Because
wife.
that's two different things, baby. That's two different things. Your personal wife or your actual wife. Oh,
And who was this? JJ, the original. They said
y'all blaming.
blame it on you.
Yeah,
So
I
much.
mean, no, for real. My dog, I think he was like doing something crazy over there, and I don't want to get up and see what happened.
And you said
So
the dog did that at HO homework too?
yeah, he did. I didn't have him when I was in school, but I just got him like a few years ago. So he's 5 now. My baby just turned 5. Scorpio baby. He's a Scorpio.
Right.
So okay, so someone like Future. Let's bring up someone like Future who has several baby mamas. He's expecting all these women to like essentially bring all these things to the table. Do you think that women should still give him a fair chance, even though he has his current and past? Like, does he
Yes.
deserve a fair chance? Why does he
Everybody
deserve a
do.
fair chance? Because he does not act right. And I
Look,
just feel like all these
look.
women feel like they can change him, and he makes
Nobody
them feel like
and
they can
that's
make
their
changes.
part. That's their fault. That's their part. They shouldn't do that. That's their fault. So if you know what Future come with, y'all know his lifestyle is public display. Move with caution. You are adult. Future's almost 40. He is 40. Future's a 40-year-old
Yeah, he's like
man.
40 something. Yeah.
So he know what he doing. If you let him give you that toxic dick, that's on you. Bitches love that. They love niggas they not supposed to be with.
But that's okay. But that's what I just said. That's basically the mindset of men. Like, oh, when you don't treat them right, like when you're mean to them, they seem to like you more. There we
No,
go.
when I say toxic dick, no. They
That's
treat
toxic
Future right.
abuse.
I'm talking about on Future end. You know you a good girl. You know you don't need to be messing with this rapping ass nigga who got like 10 baby mamas. He gonna slut you out and leave you alone, but you still want to be a part of that. That's a you thing. That's a PP. That's a personal problem, buddy. Whatever happens, you deal with that consequence.
No, I completely agree. I mean, honestly, it's like I don't know what all these women are thinking. You
Because
know,
these
they're all
hoes be
getting
trying to
mad
think they
at.
finna get a come up. They probably be like, man, if
Well,
I have a baby by
and the
this
thing
nigga.
about it is, here's my thing about it. You know, this man doesn't take care of the kids that he already has. So what makes you think that
Allegedly, how you know he don't take care of his
okay,
kids?
he only takes care of Joey's kids, Future's kids, but he don't take care of like
Who told you that?
some of his baby mamas. He's not taking care of
They be lying to
what's
them
the Haitian
hoes
one?
because they
They
won't
don't
watch.
be like the Haitian one.
Just
What's
like,
her
hold
name?
up, Priscilla. Just like the one who just tried to get $50,000 a month in child support, and they treated her,
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to talk about. That's
and
the
she
one I'm
got her
talking about.
goofy ass treated. The judge said, "No, your ass ain't even get
Okay,
5,000. They
but
gave her
let me
3,000."
pause you on that. Let me pause you on this. She actually said she didn't ask for $50,000. What happens is they go inside, they look at the median of what that person should be paying, and they get that from online, like the net worth pages,
I pay
and
child
that's
support.
what
I
they
know what they
use.
do. I know I pay
Oh yeah,
child
I forgot
support.
you
I
pay
know.
child support.
So I know what they
But
do. That's
that's what
bullshit.
she said.
She can go back and try to re-up. So after a certain amount of time, Future and her baby not that young. After a certain amount of time, you can go back and try. It's called a re-up. You trying to re-up. You can only re-up, I think, 3 or 4 times every 3 or 4 years. So she probably did that just $50,000 a month. Do you know how much money that is?
I mean that's the thing. I know these baby mamas and these like
They don't
you
need
don't
that.
need that
What are
much
you
money.
spending fifty thousand
I know you
dollars
don't
on a
need that
month?
much money. I know you don't
What
need that much money.
What are you
I know you
spending
don't,
fifty
and I don't
thousand
support
dollars
it.
on?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a kid with a rapper or athlete or whatever.
Tell
So I
me
can't tell you. I
that's
don't
a
have a kid. I
house.
got a
You spending
dog.
a house every month?
I mean, you know, to each his own. Maybe she wants to get some Chanel bags. I don't know. Private school is
Fuck
expensive. I just
Chanel.
said.
Fuck child school
So
is one sum, G. You pay that shit. It's called tuition. You pay that annually. I ain't trying to hear that
so do you
shit.
feel like the courts don't treat baby daddies fairly
Hell
for
no, they
tuition?
don't. Look, no. She can make way more money than you. Like my baby mama make more money than me, and I still pay child support.
I mean, but you should. I mean, okay. Let me clarify this. Jarrell takes care of his baby.
I take care of
He
my
takes care.
son
He takes care of his baby
all the
all day.
time.
That's the period. Okay. But here's my thing though. You should still be paying child support. Let's say you didn't want to pay child support. You should
Okay,
still pay some child support regardless of how much he's making because that is your baby. Ain't it your baby?
I can do that without paying child support, G. I
I
can do
mean,
that without paying
okay.
child support.
I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, yeah, absolutely. So what you're saying is that you would rather not go through the courts. You would rather pay her an
Yeah,
amount
but no, I
outside
look at
of
it.
the court.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Child support was a blessing in disguise because she can't come asking me for shit. So
Okay.
like when I tell you it's a set amount, so the money that I give covers food, housing, education, clothes, shoes, any necessities that he need. They can all
Okay.
that. She can't ask me for shit else. So that's cool because that's the money that she get from me is probably like $400 less than what I was giving her before I was on child support. So I'm
Oh
straight.
wow, wow,
Yeah, I
wow,
was giving her
wow,
like
wow. See
I
what
was
happens when
giving.
you're ungrateful? God gonna show you out, okay?
Hey,
He protects
I
those,
I
okay? So
I,
God said, you
I
know what, he's
take
not
it.
about to play you like that.
I
Okay?
take
So
it.
you know what I'm saying? So okay, so you just gave us some free game and I just like wrote down what, just in case like an athlete or something comes my way, like what
And
should I
Priscilla,
do?
depending, hold up. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Child
What you gonna
support.
tell? What you gonna
Child,
tell me, baby?
child support changes vary from state to state. So
No, I know
every
that. No, absolutely
in
I know.
Illinois, child support does not work. It works in a woman's favor to a certain extent, but if a dude becomes the custodial parent, the main parent, she can't. You can put her
Mm-hmm.
on child. You could put the lady on child support in the state of Illinois.
Oh, really?
hmm If she give,
That's interesting.
if she agreed to turnover rights as his like custodial, meaning the number one parent, his legal guardian, like who he lives with, and say if DJ go to high school, she agreed to let him live with me. I get that in writing. Child support is over with.
Really?
Yes, I can
Damn.
make her
Okay,
pay
y'all
for
better be
child
taking notes
support.
because if y'all got baby daddies in here, that's what we do. We get free game. People get their bills paid, and some people have found husbands and
Bills
wives
paid.
in my. Yes, people have put their cash apps and gotten their bills paid, and that's what we do over here too. Okay, get them bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you just put us on. And do you guys know that in New York, if you're dating someone and he's not paying his child support, his baby mama can come
Good
for you
luck.
and they'll garnish your checks and that happens in New York. So be careful of who you're dating in New York because you don't need to be married to them, okay? You could just be dating them and they can just start garnishing your checks for child support. And I have seen that shit and that shit is not cute. Okay? That shit is not cute. So
Yeah.
you feel like people's standards change over time? Like
Hell
as
yeah.
they maybe ascend or they elevate or maybe they're not elevating
Even
themselves?
with, I feel like we have a false ideology of what we want as kids, like 18, 19. We
Mm-hmm.
still figuring ourselves out. I feel about
Mm-hmm.
25 to 30, your ideology changes about dating, relationships, business, owning properties, all that shit change. And I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
I'm in that space now, so it's like I'm more realistic of what I expect from a woman now. I don't expect nobody to be
Mm-hmm.
perfect. When I was like 21, 22, I expected her to have her shit together. She better be in school. She better be doing this. Like, nah, bro. Everybody don't have to go to school. She can make a lot of money going to trade school, becoming an electrician, doing welding, working for the post office, working for CTA, working for the train lines, for Amtrak, running, being a conductor, anything like that. So it's like a flight attendant. So it changes as I got older. I realized more as I got older, like what shit, what shit was it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized that I have to be more realistic with my intentions when I'm dating somebody.
Okay, so you're an
Yeah.
intentional man, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
very intentional.
okay, 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 okay. So you're not just going out and just like dating someone because they got a big ass or
Oh hell no.
like you
You
know
know
what you
that.
want, like
Nah.
certain thing. I mean,
Nah.
no, yeah, I mean now I know that, you know what I'm saying? But
You
I just
know
curious.
I
You
could
know,
bone you.
I
You
mean,
can
you
look good to
granted you
get
still like
boned,
your big
but
booty chicks. You still like your big booty chicks. I know that's something you ain't let go. So I know you like your
relax.
big ass booty. So
I
I
definitely do.
mean,
As be
we
fat,
know, he likes some fat asses. Okay, he likes some fat asses.
but that don't mean shit though. You know what I'm saying? That shit cool, but after a while,
I
that
mean, it
shit
doesn't mean stuff, and
trash.
I wish that, there was somebody else saying like, oh, like, granted, like we like what we like, we're attracted to what we like,
Mhm.
and looks play a part into like the person that you want to be with, right? But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, like, like a lot of women have pressure to look like all these Instagram models and all these Photoshop bodies that are not even like real,
I feel
and
like.
they're putting this pressure in society, and it's like that's not what's gonna hold you down at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, we all gonna get old, we're all gonna get stagnant, we're all gonna
Mhm.
age. And granted,
Speak
yes,
for
we
yourself.
all have something we do like,
Black don't
but
crack.
that can't be. Black does not crack. It absolutely does not. But that should not be like your only reason just because you saw a fat ass and she has nothing going for her. At
I
the end
say
of the
that
day,
all the time.
you're gonna be the one that suffers at the end of the day. And I feel like that's
Yeah,
what we see a lot. A lot of dudes are like, oh, she got a big ass, like
that shit
and there's
goofy.
nothing
You could
that
buy you an
comes with
ass.
that woman, and that's the problem. And then it's like these women who are like, she may not have a big ass, you know what I'm saying? She might
No,
not
that
have
shit.
ass, right?
Yeah,
But
when I
she has
say
so much going for her, and I feel like people tend to forget that and overlook these things. And like for women, I just want to say like, don't let your looks or anything. It's not about your looks. It's like
because that shit
they're
get
gonna fuck with you.
old.
They're gonna fuck with you. It gets old at some point. Okay, what's the ass and nothing to give, nothing to bring to
That
the
shit gonna
table. Like you
drop.
said,
That shit gonna
it's
drop. It's gonna
not
drop.
my ass. I don't know about other people, but not me.
If
Like, we put so much emphasis on how women look and how women should be
I don't.
and how they should move. And okay, you don't, but like you, at the end of the day, when you're going to a relationship, you just need to be you. At the end of the day, you don't need to be
Facts.
me. You don't need to want to be me, because you can never be me, right? You can never be like somebody
Facts.
who you think you can be. All these people go and get surgery looking like Kim Kardashian, and they come out looking crazy as hell, right? Even Kim Kardashian don't be looking like
Looking
herself
like
sometimes for all the surgery,
they
that she's
that
gotten.
yeah, they be looking like the Enoch man in black, the long ass skinny
Yeah.
legs and
So
the
you can't let society define for you what you should look like. I don't think you should let society define for you what your relationship should be. Like if you know
Mhm.
you want your man to be a stay-at-home dad, I think that's fine. That's something that you define in your household, right? That's something. But then also too, if your man is a stay-at-home dad, and I think that's something we should talk about. If your man is a stay-at-home dad and you guys have kids, I feel like too, you can't be sitting at home like disrespecting him,
What's that
right?
nigga
And
name who was
breaking down his.
oh the only nigga I know that was a stay at home dad and he was making money was Kevin Federline when he was with Britney Spears. I'll
Oh,
be
Kevin
him.
Federline. He's still making money. He's still making money. Dirty
I'll be
ass.
him. I'll be
You guys
Kevin.
know. You guys know. I'm a Britney fan, so I don't like that man. He's still making money. He's not doing shit. Y'all,
You think
I
he's
burn
still
my hair.
you
No,
think
I
he's
know
still
for a
making
fact he
money
is.
off her?
Yeah, I know for a fact he is. They
Oh,
just
you
went to court again.
she pay him child support?
Yes, I know
Damn,
she
what
did.
his
Yeah,
lawyer
they just
I
went to
need
court in
I need y'all to give
like
me Kevin
March
Fed.
or something.
I said Kevin Federline. I need yeah, Kevin Federline. I need his lawyer. I need his lawyer number
You
ASAP.
need his lawyer, so you dirty like that. See, that's why I
I
said
need his lawyer.
that was, and that's
I
the thing
need
too.
his
Like a lot
lawyer.
of people need to be careful who they having kids with, because these men, they will be trying. Men are always trying to say women are trying to come for a come up, but these men, they really are
I
coming
don't need
for a
no
come up,
come up.
y'all. You don't need a come up. I don't know. Do you need a come up?
No, Britney Spears worth like 300 million. I'm going in there trying to swim in her coochie.
Ah, swimming Britney's
What?
coochie? Like really?
Yes. Britney Spears is worth $300 million. Three, 400
I don't
million.
think. Do you feel like you could handle someone that has that much money, power,
Hell
and
yeah.
fame?
See y'all, I don't care about none of that. You a human at the end of the day. Your back crack just like everybody else. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Do you feel like you could date someone that gets a lot of attention? Can
Yeah,
you
because
be
I'm
with someone that
secure with
has a lot of
myself.
attention?
Yeah, because I'm secure with myself. As long as they respect me, I'm good. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Because, I've met some people who have told me in the past, like, yo, like, there's no way, like, I could be with you because, like, the amount of, like, attention you get. And I'm like, look, at some point, you're going to see me all over TV and everything, and y'all going to, I can't be with someone. I could never see myself with someone or even marry with someone who feels like you're not secure with yourself, so you're gonna always try to like block everything that I'm doing. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like in that sense, you're essentially going to block my blessings because of the way that you're. People don't know energy is so important. Energy is so important. If someone is dirty, and sometimes it be your own man, and sometimes it be your own woman, for real,
Yeah,
that will
because
treat you
that
dirty and
energy
block
never
your blessings.
destroyed, it's transferred.
Yeah,
So
it
like
just transfer. Yeah.
if you come into a situation, right, with
Mhm.
a nasty disposition about yourself, you ain't shit, you got a nasty
Mhm.
demeanor about yourself, that
Mhm.
shit gonna rub off on the person, and then if they got a positive vibe about them, that's gonna rub them the wrong way. They not even gonna want to have you in a space. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna start to notice that a lot of things that you're doing is like changing. Like your energy is changing. You're off right now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like things like that. Do you feel
Yep.
like, as far as standards go, like this is something we didn't talk about. Like I want to talk about this. As far as standards go, let's say you met me, I was thick, whatever, I had a nice body and this and that,
You
right?
do.
I was on top of my game. Thank
You do.
you. Do you, if you later on, we're dating for like 5 years and I end up being like 300 pounds, do you feel like you have the right, like, do you feel like it's okay to
Yes.
leave me?
No, no,
Really?
no, no.
Why is that?
Not leave you. No, no, no. Not leave you. But if I fuck with you heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you my girl, I'm not gonna body shame you, but I'm gonna tell you like, gee, you done got bigger, but I'm gonna do it in a nice way, and I'm gonna work out with you, cause I know I
Okay.
ain't the smallest nigga, so I'm gonna work out with you. We gonna go jogging. We gonna make it a bonding thing. It ain't gonna be something
Okay.
like so fixated or geared towards her losing weight. Like, nah, it's gonna be a bonding thing. Like, all right, let's work out together. Let's eat healthy. Let's go to a vegan spot. Let's go to
Ooh,
a
a
natural
vegan
juice.
spot. Okay, you go.
Yeah, shit like that. You got to be creative, G.
Oh my
You
god,
got
you
to be
said a vegan
creative.
spot. You are
You
funny
have
as
to be
hell.
creative.
Okay. So if I'm not doing all these things and I'm okay being 300 pounds
It's
now,
over with.
and I got with it, so you have the right to leave. You feel like it's okay to leave.
It's over with. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
that's
let you
what I
get to
told
that point.
somebody.
I'm not gonna let you
But
get to
I
that
just
point.
happened to get to that point. I just happened
You
to get to
won't. No,
that
no,
point.
no. You're not. I'm telling you, if you communicate that shit after a while, but if she hard headed, yeah, it's over with. I ain't gonna lie to you. Time to go. It's
Okay,
time to
but
go.
okay, yeah, no, and I no, I agree with you because I was having this conversation with someone earlier today, and they were telling me that it was wrong for me. Like if I met them and they were looking the way they were looking, and then they just happened to let go of themselves, they're just not the same person that they were, right?
Uh
And I'm on
huh.
top of the world, and I tried some tactics to maybe get you right. I'm trying to like help you and not just leave you, right? I love you, and I really want to see you like do all right, but you choose not to. I feel like it's okay for me to leave. Like, why is that selfish for me to leave?
It's not
That is not selfish
selfish
to leave
because you
you.
got a
It's not
standard.
selfish.
It's
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
my
find it
standard.
selfish because you
Exactly.
giving a motherfucker, you telling them like, hey, bro, get your shit together.
Thank you. Exact. Thank
That's
you.
all I look at
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. I hope they were in here to hear that because they were like, oh, like so you feel like that was all there
No,
was
it's
to it. No,
just
that's not all
no. It
there
go
is to it.
deeper
But
than that.
yeah, if that's the standard that I have, then that's the standard I have, and that's
Yeah,
not saying like
that's like a nigga. Okay, that's like I'm gonna flip it instead of just wait. I'm gonna use doing things. Say if a guy buy you flowers while he's
Mhm.
courting you, and he
Mhm.
like really do all this. He know your favorite food, your favorite flower. You like edible arrangements. He give you send you those like do little chivalrous shit. But then when he gets
Mhm.
you, y'all been dating for like 2 years. He barely take you on dates. You ain't got only time you get flowers is on your birthday, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. He don't surprise you
Mhm.
anymore, so it's like he's content. But then you bring it
Mhm.
to his
Yes.
attention. You
Yes.
bring it to folks' attention and be like, "Hey,
Mm.
I need you to do better." If he really fuck with you, he gonna do better. But if he don't, and you end up stepping out or like moving around, that's on him. He got to figure that out.
Right.
That's
No,
it.
I completely agree, and I feel like it's important to communicate. Like, let's say like your partner has let go of certain things in the relationship, whether
Mm-hmm.
that's the looks or whatever, or like you said, the acts of service that you're doing, or even like showing affection to you, or whatever the case might be. They still what's it called? They still should communicate to you like, hey babe, like like I feel like this and this is going on, um and try to work at it. And if they don't choose not to work at it and they choose not to reciprocate, the things that you communicate, you absolutely should be able to leave. Like, we only have one life, and we're learning that during COVID, life is short. Life is
Super,
short. Life is going by so
super
quick.
short.
And so if you're not going to do your part and you're not willing to do your part, then why should I have to suffer in this relationship? Why should I have to, like, bear and be unhappy myself, you know, just to keep faith? Like, hell no. Serious
Good.
no.
No, I'm gone.
I got here. Bye. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody
Yeah.
got time for that. So, you know, I just think, yeah, it's definitely important, like, when it comes to, like, communication. I think a lot of couples and I think a lot of people, like, forget that. Because I met this guy at a party, and it was bogus as hell because his girlfriend was at the party. And he was like, yo, she's fat as fuck. He literally said she was fat as fuck. That was his exact words. He was Caucasian. He said she's fat as
Good
fuck.
luck.
And we were all sitting there like, damn, he bogus as hell. But he was telling us, like, how she gained so much weight, this and that. She's not the same woman that, you know, like, he met, like, as far as, like, her looks
You can't
go.
shit on her though. See, that's some shit that you shouldn't do. You
But
ain't
here,
tell.
but here's the thing he said, like, here's the thing. He was like, he's communicated with her so many times. He bought her gym membership. He said that he got her a trainer. He got her meal plans. Like, he wanted to work out with her, and she still decided that was
She
just
might.
not for
It
her.
might be something more there. He might
It could
need
be,
to give
yeah. It
her a
definitely,
therapist.
yeah.
She might need a
It could be, yeah,
therapist.
absolutely. It absolutely could be. I mean, and that's the deeper thing than, you know, that's something that he should. I mean, it was definitely bogus as hell, but if we're not looking at the deeper sense, he did communicate, and he did try to
He
help
probably
the problem. Like,
communicated on a surface level, but he probably communicated with her wrong. It might not have. It could have been literally
you think so?
something mental. Yeah, it could have been something mentally wrong with her. I'm not saying that in a bad or negative way, but it could have been something that mentally was upsetting her that she was dealing with and did not know how to respond to. So you have to
Yeah, and I
understand.
think that's so bogus to talk about your girl like that, especially when
Yeah,
you
that's some
guys,
whole
like,
shit.
they're still
That's some
together
whole
till
shit, G.
today, y'all. They're still
That's
together.
that's some whole
But
shit.
I think that's so dirty. Like, as far as, like, you know, I wouldn't want to be with someone, and, like I said, you're supposed to be our protection and our peace. And at the end of the day, if you're
Hmm.
sitting there, you know, dogging me out in front of,
Yeah,
like,
that's
strangers, because we
goofy.
didn't know him. We didn't know him. You know,
Also, he just
that's
came up to
dirty.
y'all, Priscilla.
Yeah,
He
we
just
didn't
came
know
up
him.
to
I
y'all
had
on
just
some
met
like.
him that day. I just met him at an engagement
So if
party.
he
I
doing
had no
that,
idea
all
who he
right.
was.
So take yourself and put yourself in his girl shoes. If he doing that shit to you, and you ain't his bitch, you ain't his girl, he gonna do that shit to you if you was his girlfriend.
Oh, I think so. Oh, yeah,
He'll do the
absolutely.
same
Because he
thing.
was very comfortable. And his
He'll be
girlfriend
the
was
same.
there
He'll do
at
the
the
same
party.
thing. Niggas
And
don't
it's
care
not
about
like he
shit
was
like that.
whispering, too. The
He'll
thing
do the
about it,
same
he wasn't
thing.
whispering. Yeah, and absolutely. But, like, your partner, like, the most that should go is probably your friend, not some, like, a bunch of strangers who don't know who the hell you are. And we're meeting you for the first time and mingling at
Yeah,
this
that's some
engagement party.
corny shit. Cause he
And
probably was
you're,
looking at it like, man, I'm with her, but I'm not with her. So he's probably trying to downplay his situation, knowing that that's his girl. He
No,
probably
he said
lived with
no.
her.
He said that was his girl. No, he was like, "That's my girl. That was his girl."
Oh, okay.
He didn't say that was no. He absolutely 100% claimed her. Like, that was his girl, and he was being loud as hell too. It's almost like he wanted her to hear that. Like, he wanted her to know that we knew that. I don't know, there was this issue, but they're still together. Um, from what I heard, I didn't see her physically, but from what I heard, she gained even more weight. So I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. He said he never cheated on her,
He
but I
cheated.
don't know
He
the way
cheated.
he be talking. I'm not going.
But
I was looking at it like, damn. If you was saying you fine, but he was out here in these streets acting up at an
what
engagement party about.
what 50 Cent
I was
said,
looking
they
at him
say he
like,
did that shit, he did that shit. His ass cheated. 50 Cent said if he did that shit, yeah, he cheated. Shorty ass
oh
cheated.
my god, I'm not even seeing the comments. What the fudge?
It ain't no
Yeah, I'm not
comments
seeing the
really.
comments. Oh, there's no comments.
No, I don't see none either.
Did anyone say anything? Anyone say anything else?
No.
But no, I was looking at him like, damn, you fine. Like, I wish you was paying for my gym membership. But the way he was talking, I was like, he would definitely
You
be
be
there.
wildin'.
No, I'm saying, like, if he was single, like, I
You a
believe he was
twerk,
single.
so I'm
Yeah.
asking you a question. If he paid for your membership, was you gonna twerk on his dick?
You said what?
If you paid for your gym membership, would you have twerked on his dick?
No, what the fuck? That man seemed like, honestly, I could have smiled in that man's face and he would have been like, oh, okay, girl. Like,
So you
I'll be
just
there.
gonna so you gonna take the membership, what he getting in return?
That's and oh my god, let's talk about that. Why are women entitled? Why do men feel like women owe
That's
them?
how. Why you generalize that
Why
so
do women?
much?
No, but seriously, why do you feel like women owe you just because you did
I don't
something?
think. No,
Why
I
do you feel
don't.
like
I'm a firm believer.
no?
So
Not why do men
look.
always think that like oh you
Man,
owe me?
because niggas want gratification for what they do. Instant gratification. So most niggas, like if you at a club or out with a guy and he buys her like liquor, like some type of take out. He wants some pussy in return. Something on his return. He wanna. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying it's
No, I
right,
know, but that's the mindset. Like, oh,
but
because and a lot of women do that. A lot of women
because
no, but a lot of women have this mindset like, oh,
okay, the
because
same way.
I've
Oh,
been no,
I'm a
listen, because he's if this guy's gonna do something for me, he's gonna expect something from me. But women, y'all need to get out of that mindset. If that man chooses to pay for your gym membership, let him pay for that gym membership. You don't owe him
But
shit.
okay, you
You
don't.
don't
But
owe him
but
shit.
if she also want to twerk on his penis, don't down her for it either. Let her sit on that motherfucker. She getting two
No, no,
things.
no, and that's no, she no, absolutely not. Like obviously not. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. What's it called? I'm not gonna down that if that's what she chooses to do. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying men need to get out the mindset. Some men need to get out of the mindset that because I did something for you, you technically owe me something. And a lot of women have that mindset where they're scared to like maybe get something
But
from a dude because they're
that's a
like, oh, he's
PP.
gonna expect something.
That's a
You know
PP.
what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you don't
That's a
owe these men shit.
PPG.
Like you know, if they giving you a car, let them give you that car, girl, and do whatever you gotta do. If
Hey,
you don't feel
I'm gonna
like
say
doing
this
nothing with
though.
them,
That's a personal thing when it comes to certain shit. That's the same thing. Like if
see, sex isn't always the case for men with
it's
quick
not,
quotes that
it's
men willing
not,
to do for women just to
it's
accomplish.
not, and
Oh,
that's true,
absolutely,
and that's
no, that's
true.
absolutely true.
Cause I know
No, that is
like
absolutely true.
if
Yeah.
I do something nice for somebody, it's not because I want something in return. It's because I'm just a nice, genuinely nice person. You know that. So like, if I do something,
Mm.
it's always love. It's out of the strength of like I'm just a kind-hearted person. But if I'm investing so much of my time and effort into
Mhm.
you, I'ma definitely expect some. I'm not gonna say it, but you know in my head, I'm be like, gee, what are we doing? So I'll definitely want some on my return.
No, and that's the thing. There's a lot of nice guys. I'm not saying this is every dude, but a lot of times dudes are expecting you to get something of in return. This is not every dude.
Okay,
Some
so
dudes
why
are
do
like, yeah,
I'm
in
asking
this
you a question?
conversation,
I'm asking you a
okay.
question. So why when a dude finally fuck, why does she feel entitled that she think that's his? She entitled to ex girlfriend to think she's his girlfriend or somebody that he talking to.
That's a communication problem. So I don't know if that's what you think. If you got intimate with someone and now you think you're his girlfriend and y'all just met, then that's a communication thing. Because like for me, it's like how can you just expect that that's a conversation you never had? You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you knew what it was going in, right? You knew what it was. So if you're being intimate with someone and the expectation that this is going to lead, he's gonna automatically like fall in love and want to be in a relationship with you, then that's kind of crazy.
Facts.
Like that's not
I
emotionally
love
and
that
mentally
comment.
like what's it called mature. So that's stupid on your part. Like you played yourself, and baby girl, you played yourself.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
emotionally attached.
And
That's on her.
she
Yeah,
just said
exactly. That
emotionally
is on her.
attached. Facts. But a lot of
That's
people can
facts. That
say
is
that.
absolutely facts.
But Priscilla, a lot of people just like when women say they want the truth. A lot of y'all do not know how to deal with a nigga telling y'all 100% honest to God truth. Y'all don't.
But at the
But
end of the day, these are communication things. Like, don't go into a situation doing
yeah.
things and you've never had a conversation, and now your ass is over here looking crazy. Now, if you said something and you feel like there could be hope that things could change, because dudes just be talking sometimes, y'all. You just let them
That's why you
talk.
go. That's why you go for actions. You go. You listen to
Yeah.
20% of what they say and show 80% of what they do. Because 90% of communication every day is nonverbal. So they gonna show you by how they move. They gonna show you what type of person they are. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Just watch them. You will see.
Okay. And you know what? You just gave us free game too. You said what? It's 20% of words, and then what?
Just 80%. Okay, so everyday communication is 90% nonverbal. But in
Hmm.
most relationships, 80% of communication is nonverbal and 20 is spoken word. So, with that being said, look at that 80% of what somebody is doing. 20% of
Okay.
them talking is not going to add up. If they ain't shit, they're going to show you. They're gonna show you through their actions because they're gonna get comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, okay, well, I mean, people get comfortable eventually when you're in long-term relationships, so that's a whole nother conversation for another time. But if you're in a
Mm-hmm.
new relationship and that man is still, if that man is still chilling, like just chilling, and then you should probably just let him go, cause,
Yeah.
or maybe he doesn't know. That's why you have to communicate. Maybe
That's
he
what I'm
doesn't know,
saying.
like really, like seriously, maybe he really doesn't. So, but is there anything that you want to ask me?
No, I'll talk to you fucking now. We talk all the time.
No, I mean like as in like what we're talking about, like any questions like related to it.
No,
Obviously, we
because if
talk
I
all the time.
no, because you know I'm gonna say something wild. No,
You say you what?
I'm gonna say something wild. So no.
No, you can say wild things. I don't care. I just want to add today, y'all. I am not happy with my look. The look I was going for did not work out, and I just, you know what? Next week I'm definitely gonna come back. Obviously, every week I do a different look, so that's one of the biggest part of our shows is that I have a different look. But today's look, my two little strands in the front, like it's just like everything acting up today. So I'm just not happy with my look today. But I'm so glad. What wild things do you want to say?
No, I'm good. I ain't got nothing wild to say. I appreciate you letting me be on your platform. You know it's always love.
Thank you so much for coming on here. You've been so great. You had so many great things to say. Do you feel like there's anything that we like left out?
No.
Okay, perfect. Well, I hope we have you on here again. Like it was so awesome. I tried to have you on here weeks ago, but you couldn't make it.
We not gonna
So,
start that. We're cooking for Thanksgiving.
um, we're not inviting anyone. It's COVID.
I'm
You know, you
coming.
would have been able to come out. They said
Don't act
glory
like
for the
I
win
can't.
with the shade.
Who
They
all
said
coming
glory
over
for
there?
the win with the shade. Nobody's coming over here this year. Like when I thought I would have invited you. We always have parties, but not this year.
So I'm coming. What I will be over there probably before next week over.
You said you're what?
I'm coming up there soon.
Yeah. You can come over here soon. You're actually supposed to come here last week, but you know.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't know
start
what
with
happened
you.
to your schedule, but it's
I'm not
okay.
gonna come with you.
You
I'm
know,
not gonna
it's
come with
okay.
you.
It's okay. My sister wants to know: are you wearing your all white outfit to Thanksgiving this year?
Tell
Y'all,
your
Darrell came to our house at
hey.
what? It was like 3 a.m. After he had worked. I came up in there in a fucking all white ass
And did
angel
I not
outfit.
look
His shoes was
nice? Did
like
I not look
he was looking
nice?
all godly. He was looking all fucking
Did I
godly.
not look
He had this
nice?
all white. My mom said, "Did he really show up to the house at this time?" I said, "Girl, you
No, because
sure
we
did."
had went out. We went to some all white event, and then you talking about come over here. It's late as hell. We finna watch movies. I'm like, it's like 2 a.m. in the winter. Like, who doing that?
But he still drove. He drove over an hour too.
I drove an hour. Tell him how much I fuck with you. I drove over an hour to that shit.
He did. He did. And we're like legit friends. Like, so don't be thinking you can have legit friends too. But
Tell
yes,
him how I
he did
always
come
come
over.
through. Tell him
He does
how
always come. He does. He
tell,
does. He
and
always
tell them
comes
how
through. Sometimes
I'm always coming up there, moving shit, eating pizza, all that
no,
watching
no, no. We're not
movies.
gonna talk. No, because you did me dirty
I didn't do
last
you
Thanksgiving.
shit. Your
You
mama
did me
told
hella
your mama
dirty.
asked the
You did me
question.
dirty,
Your
and
OG
you
asked
went
the
along with
question,
it.
and I went
You
along
went
what she
along with it.
asked. She
You were
asked me a
dirty. You
question,
were
and I said,
dirty.
I got you.
You were
What you
dirty.
need me to do? And because you weren't gonna do it, so I just did it for her. But
We're not
this,
gonna talk about that. I
but
was
yeah,
pissed off that day.
tell
It really did me
Gloria
dirty.
I said hey. Tell your mama I said hey. Tell your brother I said hey.
I'm gonna let them all know you said hey, and you
but
feeling godly. So, but no, but no,
but
we are so glad we had you on here today because you are
I
so
appreciate it,
awesome,
man.
and
Always a blessing. Thank
you
you for
you always
supporting
have
my
insight.
podcast too. I appreciate you
Yes,
for
y'all check
yesterday.
out his podcast. It's on FC Network on Facebook every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah,
Central. It was super lit. We had
yeah,
such a great time. Conversation was awesome.
yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna have to
but
have you
yeah.
as a guest next season. You got to come out south.
Ooh, y'all know I'm gonna make it spicy.
Yeah, you got. I got a nice little episode. I'm gonna have you talk about.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, don't get me started. We're gonna have to talk about that after this live.
Okay. I
Okay.
I Priscilla. I'm finna sign
All right.
off.
Bye,
So
Darrell. Thank you so much for stopping by.
bye, Priscilla.
Um, bye. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming on my live today. We had some Wi-Fi issues, but you know what? It's okay. You know, the devil might try me. but he will never win, okay? Like I said, I didn't even like my look this week, but it's okay. I think I still did decent or whatever. But we will be back next week. Next week's episode is going to be a really heated conversation, probably. So I just want you guys to get ready for it. It's going to be very interesting. I've argued with this person several times, many times. So it's just going to be interesting. This is a topic that a lot of people talk about all the time. So I'll post that next week. But I hope you guys have a good week. Thank you guys for joining us. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.